Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And Lord have mercy, Shannon, what do you have going on with your hair today? We'll figure that out later. But yeah, today is my hubby's birthday, so we are going to go out to eat and piddle around later. I am already moisturized, and yes, I'll probably end up coming back home and curling my hair, but I do have to run an errand first. But yeah, I'll probably end up coming back and curling my hair. I have a little bit of Smash, but can you tell this? Look, a little bit of Smashbox primer left in this little booger. So I'm gonna try to get some of that out. Yay. And let me just adjust my mirror. Hey, Sam. Okay, do you guys remember I told you there was a bag? When I did a haul, I dropped a bag like right down here. It's still laying there because the cats keep laying on it. And usually it's Tiger. Now it's Sam. They're silly boys. Tiger is actually up on the bed. You can see just a hint of his foot or something, or a tail right there. And I have a sweater laying here. I don't know yet exactly what I want to wear. I know it got really cold. They were calling for snow flurries this morning, and I don't think it did anything. I got up at 5:30 and looked outside and didn't see anything. What foundation, what foundation, what foundation? I think I'm going to do the Dewy. I'll grab that one down. The Dewy and Smooth, and it just feels like there's something in my eyelashes, and it's probably a cat hair, and I think that's what it was. Because I've been loving on my boys today. But yeah, it is my hubby's birthday. It is spring. Was it yesterday or today? The first day of spring. So yep, spring has finally sprung, and it's like 30 degrees outside or something. I gotta check. Ooh, that might have been a little bit more than I needed there, but we will blend it all out. Okay. And I may put my hair up anyway, but all right, doing smooth. Got my Beauty Blender, yes, the actual Beauty Blender, and it washed up really good considering it's a very pale pink white looking. And I'll tell you what I wash my sponges with. I make soap. I make homemade soap, and that's what I used to wash my sponges with. I use my soap that I make. But that's what I use. And you see how this is so stained now? And this is what it looks like after I've washed it with my soap. I'm proud of myself. But we're just going to tappity tap 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 all this in. And get ready, and I'm going to show you a palette. I gave you a peek of it yesterday in my live, and I'm still trying to figure out how that goes. I think what I'll have to do is, since I'm using my phone to actually film, is set my laptop and have it up as well so I can chat back or whatever. And because I couldn't see anything other than just me. Alright, I think that is pretty good. Concealer I already have out here. And you guys know this is the only one I've been using really, and it is the Age Rewind. I might actually go a little extra today, just because I'm going to do some photos or something. A few little photo pics. We're going to go pick up Peanut, our son, and go piddle around a little bit. So how's that look? Pretty good? Not bad? Alright, I'm going to take that point just to really kind of work that in under the eye. I'm going to grab, where's my Shop Miss A powder? Hey, there it is. I love this stuff. I will be placing another Shop Miss A order when I start to get low on this one, and I'm going to order like 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm going to order several of these, but I love this powder, and I'm going to lean over just so I'm not getting powder on my pants, because I do add a lot right here that just catches fallout, and I can dust that away. And then wherever I put concealer, and then you can take whatever's left, like on the brush, and just go all over. But yeah, that is an excellent little powder for $1. I really like that one. All right, let's get into some eye primer. All that sets and does its thing. And of course, you know, that's just the e.l.f. eye primer that I love. Scoot you back down in there. So, with it being the first day of spring here in the United States, I know down under, they're starting a whole different season from us. How is your weather looking? Is it cold? Is it sunny? I'm just going to take that matte powder and pat a little over my eye. This also came from Shop Miss A. I just didn't really like this one all over my face. It's this one, the Sante matte powder. I do like it to set my primer though. All right, here we go. So you guys seen the first Beauty Glazed palette I done that impressed you, which is a Jaclyn Hill dupe. Wasn't overly impressed. Had a lot of issues with the actual seller of that one. This was a different seller, and when I saw it listed on Amazon, it said Top Beauty, so that's why I didn't realize it was Beauty Glazed. I guess Top Beauty was the seller, but it said Top Beauty, and it had some other descriptions. But then, yeah, it is a Beauty Glazed palette, and it is a dupe of another palette, which a lot of their palettes are dupes. And it is a dupe of one of the Huda palettes. I'm going to take the little sleeve out. I left that in there. And there's no mirror, so I'm not going to blind you. But it looks like this. That is actually upside down, but you know, it looks like this. And I have used this several times, and I actually do like this one. I know, right? I do like this one. Let's get into laying down some color. Just going to clean up a little bit of the powder I've gotten everywhere. Let me see. I'm going to grab big fluffy brushes. You guys know I always do. I'm just making sure she's clean of any color. And I don't know if I'm going to stick with this shirt or not, because I kind of want to wear that purpley sweater back there, but this doesn't go, so I don't know. This also has a lot of shades of like the Modern Renaissance, kind of those pinky tones. I'm going to go in with bronze, which is a nice nudie, neutral color. Shannon, you know, that's me. And tap my brush. They are kind of powdery. And just very lightly start to put down some color. But as you can see, that's already got pigment. This palette is a heck of a lot better than the other one. Go figure. I don't know. But see what I'm saying? It's already, yeah, this palette is a lot better. There is a lot of kick up on it. And when I have a lot of kick up, what I try to do is once it's kicked up powder, and I'll try to see if I can get that in there so you can see. I don't know if you can see that. I try to very gently go back in and pick up what it kicked up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The kick up that's there. I try to very gently pick that back up on my next go in. So I'm not wasting like gobs of product. Yeah, I'm just going to come back with a cleaner brush and really kind of just blend the edge. You know me, I'm all about blending edges. I want it to look very smooth and blended. And, yep, that's just me. I'm going to come in with Hematite No. Let's see. Brick Red or 350. Yeah, there is a shade actually called 350, and it's this shade right here. This is actually the bottom. I think I'm going to come in with that shade and just lightly tap into that. Let's see what we get. I have not used all the shades in this. I've swatched them on my hand just to kind of see. I'm keeping this right in that crease. I'm not picking up a lot of product either. Just a little on the tips of the brush. See, dupe. Really just kind of keeping that in that crease area. Dupe. And I'm going to come in with, this is the number 8 brush from my set. And now I'm going to come in with Brick Red, which is this one. And again, just touching the tips of that brush, not picking up a whole lot of product, or at least I'm not trying to pick up a load of product. So we're just keeping that shade kind of half and over in the outer V, in the crease. Just really keeping that kind of concentrated right there. Pat, and then kind of work back and forth. But do you see how much more pigmented these are? It's kind of weird how one palette is like, ugh, and this palette is really good. But that goes with high ends as well. I mean, we see it all the time. Company will come out with like the most perfect palette, like Modern Renaissance, and then they come out with Subculture, and bleh. A lot of people don't like it. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do for that shade, and I'm going to clean that brush off really good. And just kind of come back and blend. You know how I do. Blend. You got to blend. But see, this has great pigmentation, and there's not any fallout so far. So, you know. But I want to show you more colors. I want to grab that number 7 because we're getting even more concentrated. I'm going to come in with Hematite, which is this darkest. And again, I'm just barely tapping the ends of the brush into that. And I'm just keeping that right there. Just right there. That's as far as that color is going. And again, I'm just tap. And just right in that corner V. That's where she's a staying. Alright, I'm going to clean that brush off really good. Let me kind of check the monitor. I'm going to come back with my big old brush, that Bestoke brush, and really blend that outer edge. And then just kind of right in there where all those colors kind of meet. You don't want muddy, and I know that's what took me a while to learn, is how to get the colors on there without like getting them super muddy, because that's what I would end up with. It was like a whole lot of muddy shadow, just, you know. But that's kind of been my what I wanted to learn to get past is muddy shadow and have them blend and be so soft and like blended together. That's the look I like. And I think I'm finally getting to where I really do like my eyeshadows. Alright, so that's pretty good. I'm going to come in with a just a shadow brush. This is the number 1. This is the one that came in the BoxyCharm. I really love the 1 and 3. The little angle brush, not so much, but I'm going to go into one of these shimmer shades. This whole row here, which is actually the top row, is shimmer shades, and I will swatch some of these on the back of my hand in just a moment. This pink one here is a little more of a satin. I don't know which one I want to use. I'm going to take rose gold, which is this one, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that. This may be screwing everything up. And put right here in the center. Okay, that's not messing everything up. And that shade is very soft when you put your brush into it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Clean it off really good. Guys, if you need a switch, I got mine off of Wish for a couple dollars. Yeah, it did take me a while to get it, but it's a really good little thing to have to clean off your brushes. I'm going to come in with this pink, and I'm actually going to mix it with a little bit of that lighter pink right below it. And pop that in. Corner. So it's almost an ombre. And so I'm just going to pull a little bit of that light pink all the way down. And my hand is still falling asleep. I took 2 aspirins this morning, so hopefully that will help. This is that little detailer brush, look, teeny tiny, teeny tiny. I'm going to come in with the same colors I used. I'm going into bronze first. And then 350. And then the hematite. And that may be the darkest shade I'll leave. There is a black in here. But let's see. I think that's fine like that right there. Do I want to do black? Let's take just a tiny, tiny amount of black. And we're going to just go up that top lash line just a little. To give it a little depth. Okay, scoot these brushes over, and I'm going to swatch some of those shimmer shades. And I'll just have to wash my hands because we are going out. See that? That is not bad at all. That is not bad. I'll do a couple of the more like satiny ones too. Let me do this goldstone. It is super soft. The goldstone, it is so soft. But look at that. And this one's called Sunsets. We'll do that one. And that hot pink, it's called Valentine. Let's do that one. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then burgundy. I didn't really use that shade at all. Let's do burgundy. Okay, so this one's burgundy, goldstone, sunset, and Valentine. I mean, this is actually a good little palette, and I think it was only $9.88, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. Where's my, there they are. $9.88 for this palette. Again, I got it on Amazon. I can leave that link down below. I do have Prime. Sorry. This drawer is terrible. The center drawer. Yeah, the center drawer is terrible. But yeah, it's I believe it was $9.88. If you have Prime, of course, you get free ship on it. And it was from a different seller, and I didn't have any issues at all with this one. So, yeah, I will leave this one linked down below. I mean, I really like this one, and I've worn it several times, and I've not had any issues with it at all. None. Just going to take a powder brush and go over that powder, because we're done with that part. But yeah, I really do like that one. I'm probably going to throw the sleeve away, so I don't hardly ever keep the sleeves. Are you like that? Then Lash Paradise. I've been using the one that came out of the BoxyCharm for the last few days. That's a good mascara too. I've not had any issues with it. I did see a few people say online, like in different makeup groups and whatnot, and YouTube, that it was flaking and smudging, but I've worn it since I got the BoxyCharm every day, and it's not done that for me, so I don't know. And here's a question for you. Speaking of like mascara smudging and whatnot, do you think some of it depends now on, something just fell on the floor, like the makeup setting spray that you use? You know, you've put on your makeup, you spray it. Does that affect, you know, the wearability of your mascara? Because I had one that when I used it, it would just melt it down. I had to quit using it as a setting spray. I used it as just like a mist before I go to bed, or if my skin was completely clear, you know, and clean, just something to hydrate the skin. I couldn't use it as a setting spray. Nope, it just wouldn't work. It would eat right through that mascara every time. This is the BH 10 color blush palette. I've been using this religiously too. It does have a good shade for me to contour with, so I'm just going to grab my number 2 brush and just kind of go around. I got to hurry because I got to run to town and then get back before my hubby gets off work. Blend all that down, children, blend it down. And since I've got that blush brush, guys, I've been dying to try this one. And it reminds me of that Pretty Vulgar. I'm going to go light-handed, so tap, tap. And, whoo, tap, tap. And I'm just barely letting that brush kiss the skin. And you can see how pigmented that was. So I'm going to clean that brush off and really kind of blend that. Woo, children. All right, highlight. I don't have one out here. Well, yes, I do. That's a lie. This is how much I love this stuff, Maria. I keep the blush palette, both Tarte palettes, sitting right here so they're easily accessible. That's how much I love them. I don't put them away. They're always right here on the end of my table. So I'm going to go in with Strobe. Yep. They don't go anywhere. They stay right there. And it smells so good. Okay. I think that's about it. All but lips. And I'm going to use that Rimmel that I used yesterday. And I think that's about it. I've not done my brows, have I? This does kind of dry down matte, but it's not like super drying matte. I don't know how to explain it. That is Rimmel, and it was the shade 200 Pink Blink. That blush and bronzer is kicking today. Ooh. We might take a little bit of Stay Matte and just right up under here, kind of soften that up a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. And for brows, I'm just going to use brow gel, and my e.l.f. one is almost completely out on one side. I was blessed with good brows. I don't really have to do anything to them other than that. Now, watch them all fall out when I like turn 50 or something, but that's fine. That's what eyebrow pencils are for. But that's it, guys. That is the look for my hubby's Valentine's Day. I will probably do something different with my hair once I get back home, but right now I got to run and get our taxes done, or you know, it's got to get done. It's got to get done. So that's it for this look using the Beauty Glazed Rose Gold palette. And again, I really do like this one. I would totally recommend this one. The Impressed You, no, I would say get this one, or save up for an actual Jaclyn Hill palette instead of the Impressed You. But this one is a really good buy for $9.88. So, all right, guys, as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.